What an up and down forecast we have heading our way this week. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for clicking on to tonight's Weather Extra. Tomorrow we should make it back into the 60s. Tomorrow will be our warmest day in the 7-day forecast. By the end of the weekend, I think we'll struggle to get out of the 30s for highs, and we could be looking at some rain, sleet, and even a little bit of snow. We'll look at that in more detail in a moment. Hey, satellite radar right now is picking up on some of those rain showers we had today associated with a warm front. Some of these showers back off to the west. These arrive here tomorrow afternoon. Did you get a chance to see this morning's sunrise? A few great viewer photos. This one coming in from Aaron, looking out over Sebago Lake, taken from the town of Sebago. Just a gorgeous shot right there. This one coming in from Benjamin, out over the Portland waterfront there. Just fantastic. So a nice sunrise, and we may get a little bit of a sunrise tomorrow. Of course, today we had a lot of clouds out there, more clouds than I originally anticipated. But those clouds will be breaking up at times tomorrow morning. I still think we'll have more clouds than sun for your Wednesday. Current temps are in the 40s and 50s. These temps will drop just a few more degrees for overnight lows, so it's not going to be a cold night. We'll be in the 40s to near 50. All right, your 7-day forecast with temperatures, what happened, right? 60s tomorrow, 50s Thursday. There's the cool down on Friday. Trick-or-treaters will probably need the jackets or sweatshirts underneath the costumes, but probably not the rain jacket or umbrella. We can hold off on that this year. That's good news. Saturday will be in the 40s, and Sunday it's in here that we should get some rain, sleet, and a little bit of snow. It all depends on how a storm develops over the weekend. Satellite radar tonight is showcasing that warm front right in here. There's the warm front trying to make its way through. There's a cold front farther off to the west. Now, the air mass right in here is actually considerably warmer. With a southwesterly wind, we're going to try to get temps back into the 60s tomorrow. Behind the cold front, some cooler air will be filtering in out of the northwest. It's that northwesterly wind that will begin the cool down on Thursday, which will extend into Friday and through the weekend. There's storm trackers stopping 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Notice scattered showers with the front moving through. We should clear things out rather nicely on Thursday. Notice the players are on the field here. We have a batch of energy diving through the Great Lakes in the Midwest. We're going to see how this interacts with another storm system out in the ocean. What's happening, you get a trough of low pressure carved out by the jet stream in the eastern half of the United States. So this little guy's riding along the base of the trough. And we'll have to see how these two systems merge and how close they come and the timing of all this through the weekend. This is one forecast model. This one's actually run off the GFS model. Notice this area of low pressure is not nearly as strong as the one out ahead of it. That's moving in about 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, so they really don't get together soon enough for a sizable storm that will track close enough to our area. If this were to take place, it's probably not a big deal on Saturday into Sunday. But there are other forecast models saying, no way, this one's run off the GFS model. Notice the system out ahead of it is significantly weaker right in here. This one develops at the base of the trough into a sizable storm. And based on this model, it would track close enough, and the timing would be Saturday night into Sunday to bring some rain, changing to sleet, changing to snow as we head to the second half of the weekend. So how about that? Jury's still out, though. It's only Tuesday, and anyone that says they know how this is going to play out is lying, because we are still many days away from the main event here. So something to watch in the coming days, but certainly it's on the table to see some flakes over the weekend. Storm tracker starts us tomorrow morning with some clouds. Notice some showers over northern zones. It's mild with temps in the 50s. We should have highs in the 60s tomorrow. Here comes that round of showers during the afternoon. I think the morning should be dry, though, at least over southern and central Maine. So tomorrow's the warmest day in the 7-day forecast. We'll clear it out on Thursday. Thursday looks nice, highs in the mid-50s. That begins the cool down. Now as we head into Friday, your trick-or-treat plans, this is actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll have a high of around 50 degrees. The prime trick-or-treating hours, we should be falling into the 40s, though. So your 7-day afternoon showers tomorrow, mostly sunny on Thursday. Friday looks decent as well. Highs near 50 degrees. Now, heading into the weekend, it's probably just mainly cloudy on Saturday. Based on today's forecast, my best estimate will be for some rain, changing to sleet, and eventually snow, but probably not until Saturday evening, Saturday night. We'll probably start the day Sunday with a little bit of snow, especially along coastal areas based on today's forecast. You know, you take some of those forecast models that take the storm farther out into the ocean, we could be talking about an entirely different scenario. One thing is for certain, though, some cold air will be filtering in on a gusty wind out of the north on Sunday. Highs will struggle to get out of the 30s that day, and temps should modify a little bit but stay below normal into next week. That's my best estimate on how things are going to play out. Again, stay tuned about the weekend storm system. Don't forget to fall back, change the clocks back over the weekend. By Sunday, that sun will be setting Oh, probably around 4:30 or so. How about that? It's that time of year. That's the way things look. I'll have more updates on Fox 23 at 10 and CBS 13 at 11. Craig will have more updates tomorrow morning. That's the way things look. Have a nice night.